Here with Baba Is You, where last time we cleared the mountaintop, it only took us 2 episodes. I've really been appreciating this increase in celerity and speed and haste since we hit the garden. It's been so weird because it's... Oh, right, sorry. The gate is unlocked! Giving it... Oh, fascinating. Just some bear levels on their own. Because it was like... all this intro stuff, and then the lake, we did all that in episode 1, I think, right? Because I'd already sort of done it, so I had a sense of what to do. Solitary Island took us, what, 2 or 3? Forest Fall took us... Actually, Forest Fall took us a handful. It was like 4 or 5 with all those lettered stages. Then we went to Temple Ruins, which we got in 1 or 2, like 1.5, and then Flower Garden took us like 6, then Volcano took us 2, Mountaintop took us 2, something like that. So far, I still think Flower Garden's been the absolute hardest. Oh, dare I attempt these overworld stages, friends? I mean, why not? Let's just see what goes on. Level 8, slideshow. Okay, grass stop. Level is move. Does it come back at some point? Or do I just have to, is the thing that I just have to remember? So I'm gonna go left, down, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 right. 12 right, 3 up, 2 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Ah! I'm scared. Hostile environment. That's what I feel like I am already. Okay, sorry. Level is defeat. Oh, level is an object word now. So if we make level defeat, then I assume we just, if you're anywhere on screen, it's bad. Okay. Was not expecting there to be levels not in a world though here. I wonder if these lead to anything special. Hostile environment. Kiki is pushed. Baba's us. Flag has Kiki. Does it now? Wall is stopped. Kiki is Kiki. Kiki's not us. Kiki's weak. So we can smash it on a wall, for instance. And what is win? We can make flag win, hopefully, at some point. So I'm getting the feeling that we're going to want to make level us at some point, or level move or something like that. So it'll move 2 to the right. Oh no, that's not the wall. Sorry, that's the whole level. Silly me. So I'm seeing that we've got all kinds of recipes for words to do things here. Like we've got a bunch of keywords available to us. We've got an is, a push, and weak, and a move here. Flag, Kiki, and then the bare end of Baba and you. So I think I'm seeing that in theory. Oh, that's probably why there are 2. I was wondering if there's some way to use the move, because you know if you're you and move, or if you're push and move. Ooh, if you're push and move. Okay, sorry. So push and move. So you're gonna just do this to start. But supposing you were going this way, and then I like waited till you were here, could I like push you across this? No, okay, I thought maybe you would like jump over the text and end up on the other one. But there might be something to that, faintly. Like that's probably why, I guess that's sort of what I was saying, is that's probably why there are 2 defeat conditions here, because otherwise you might be able to do something like get up where that second defeat is. I'd be staying there and move and us, and like push it across that it doesn't ever touch the defeat thing. That would be why there are 2, though, probably. Right, so I'm not at all getting this yet. I suppose we have Flag and we have Kiki, and they can both be move. So in theory, we could get one of them to set something up over here that something else becomes us, like after someone has already pushed the defeats all the way, so to speak. Ah, I see. So we can't remove Flag from this wall. We can get the has out of there. So I was thinking if we did something like Kiki has Baba, and then had the Kiki move all the way up. Kiki has Baba and is weak or something like that. Had it move all the way up and then like end up somewhere where it would blow up. If you're weak and move, do you explode when you hit a wall? No, you bounce off it, huh? But you do explode when you hit some things. Oh, okay. Hang on. So idea, if I were to say that Flag is push, get it over here. Let's just say it right here. Then we did Kiki has... I don't feel like I'm really on the right track here, but just, just to play it out so I can understand what's going on here. Kiki has Baba, is move, and, okay. Is move and weak. Oh, no, there's space for that. So if we had something like this, if it walks into the flag, it explodes, right? And then a Baba pops out. So in theory, if I can set the Kiki up to walk up such that it pushes those 2 defeat things out of the way, and then comes back and explodes there, a Baba pops out. I think that should be fine. Let me see about doing that now. Just get the move out of the way, so I can line up the Kiki where I would like them. Just sort of feel like I'm supposed to do something like level is win in the end, but I don't think that's necessary. So, like, best I can get, I guess, is this. Does that leave me enough time? Well, I don't have to do anything super quickly, do I? I guess not really. Oh, this is awkward. Wait, how do I fix this? It's fine, I'll just, do this, I guess. And then I don't need to be anywhere, right? It's gonna push those across, I explode, and then go here, and then explode into a Baba, which frees me, and I can say flag is win and go to the flag, right? Okay. I wasn't overcomplicating, or undercomplicating that. Whatever. I precisely correctly complicated that, I think. Fragile existence. Okay, level is weak. I was thinking with the way that was set up, that was gonna be more challenging, but the real trick was just, how do you make those two defeat things move out of the way while you're going to be defeated? Make someone who's moved to it. I'm so intimidated by these three so far, but they're within our skill set. Okay, so, doors melt, Baba's us, doors defeat, wall stop, wall is wall, walls defeat, key is key, key is hot. So the main difference between hot plus melt versus shut plus open is shut plus open destroys them both, hot plus melt just destroys the melt thing. I think that's basically the only real difference. So wall stop, key is key, they seem fairly immutable. Baba's us and key is hot, those are available to us. Doors defeat, doors melt. Walls defeat, walls wall. So level is weak. Does that mean it's on top of itself and it all bursts? Right. So ideally we would do wall is melt, right? I'm pretty sure. So I can't push the key. That's fascinating. Not curious what happens if level is us. So if there's no push or anything here, right? So the only way I'm moving anything is if I move and I am it. So we want key to become us or us to become a key? How viable is it to make key is you? Oh, well, there's already a key, so yeah, key is you is fine. A yoink. Of course, we're basically in the same position, where now it's just Baba's thing is gonna be hot, I guess. How do we make both true at the same time? Well, I suppose if we get, it does feel pertinent that the U is directly below the level, so I'm thinking if suppose and I made, the key into a Baba also. We have two entities to move. Oh, it doesn't let us? Okay, fine, then Baba is a key, which means first doing key is you. Ah, I see, that does change things. And then... Oh, well, we can just move them with the two of us, I guess. I guess I was thinking if we did something like this, then we could just did this sort of thing to get the U keyword up there. There might be an easier way to do it, but if we just like relay it back and forth here, then we can get the U in a position where we can say level is U, which I have to assume does something. I can't really see what it would do, though. It's not as though... Well, let's just find out, basically, is what I'm interested in doing here. So at this point, I can just push level is U. Okay. So, did that happen because I'm everything in the level and there are things that are defeat in the level? I suppose so. Okay, so that's probably nothing then. There should be a way to make that something kind of like what I want to happen. Like if I were to do, get this up by one more, and then go here, then we could extract this is. Do key, oh. No, right, the U is at the right side, the right-hand side, I see. This doesn't feel like it's supposed to be that difficult, actually, this first step. I just need key is you, key is hot. Or Baba's you, Baba's hot, but it seems like the key is already more primed for that. Yeah, we just need to get this whole statement moving to the right, so... and then it's a bit unfortunate that it's blocking this door. So something's melt and defeat. Do you think I melt it and explode? So it's kind of like shut, basically. Oh no, okay, I just melt it. Cool. So now I think we want to get melt in there and say wall is melt, right? That's possible to do, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. If we just do and okay, yeah, that was just a weird, like, physical one of get. Oh, never mind. If it's stop and melt, you can't walk into it to melt it. I thought I was much closer than I was. Sorry. So really, what I should be asking myself is, if it's not that, then what is it that getting out here allows us to do? Because presumably it's something, since I had to do a little puzzle solve to get here. What am I changing here that I'd really like to? What does door allow us to do, if anything? There's nothing intrinsic to door except that it can be changed where key can't, I suppose. And we already said level is weak, explodes everything, so we basically just never want that to happen. You know what occurs to me? We've never had 2 keyword use before in any level. I wonder when they're going to pull that out. It's got to happen sometime, right? Okay, so I think the only thing that being out here allows me to do is access these words, right? I don't get the sense that there's anything else I can interact with on the outside here. So what can I add to wall? Wall is wall, so I can't go like wall is door or anything. I already tried wall is melt, and it still stops, so I can't like bump into it. That's another difference between shut and open and melt and hot is shut and open, even if it's something is stop, the shut thing is stopped, you can still walk the open thing onto it. But melt and hot requires that they be on the same spot. Maybe does defeat let you walk over something? If it's stop and defeat? Let's find out. So I could like melt one wall. Having more is in here would allow us to make Baba is us at the same time as all this also. So wall is defeat. Nope, if it's stop, I still can't get into it. Okay. Oh, by the way, level is keyword just turns the whole level into that, right? Which is bad, I assume. Oh. Oh, but I didn't know. Okay. That was a little terrifying, actually. Okay, so back here. Oh, well, I suppose, what happens if we say level is melt? Does that mean I melt it as I walk through it as the key? Which case, would that be helpful just for like a few moves? Like you would think it should melt it everywhere the key walks. The whole thing goes, okay. Oh, right, this is one of those weird things where if the entire level is melt and any part of it, like the key is hot, it goes away. So actually, in theory, if I made it so the key wasn't hot and then did that, nothing would happen? I see. But because there's a key on the level at all, the whole level goes. It's not just like the square of the level. Right? Of course, it also means if you got the win down to where level is, then you would win. Oh, it's interesting. If I break the level, even waiting or moving the D-pad, which normally will advance time after death, so to speak, doesn't anymore because there's no level to even play. Very interesting. I'm sort of having the sense that there's something I'm not understanding about the way we can interact with level here that is inhibiting us. It might be that I was not supposed to melt that door also, but because I don't know what I'm supposed to do yet. If we had text keyword, that would be awesome. I could make text this week and then just shatter this, Well, I wouldn't be able to break it, actually. Wait, it's late out there. But if my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike. Let's focus on what is happening. On the one hand, these are very unusual stages, so I should expect the unexpected. But briefly shaking hands with the expected, you would think I did some big puzzle solve to get this door open. So the things that are out here should help us. We've got 2 ises, the word door, the word defeat, the word melt. And I suppose more space to work with out here than we had in there. Not that we could get anything out, we can only get things in the way this is shaped. If there was a way to make wall is you, then that would be convenient because it's also defeat, so all the walls would just explode. But as I understand it, we don't have an and, so we can't put it down here. And to put it here would mean that nothing else is us at that point, so that wouldn't work out. So with all these words, what is something we can do now that we couldn't before? Well, we can have Baba is you, and key is you, key, and key is hot. But as I understand it, unless we make something into melt, there's no reason we would want to do that. I was so focused on that key is hot part of the puzzle that I was like, it'll all fall into place right after that. I just have no ideas once I'm out here. What are we doing? Alright, so we need to have that win come out, right? We either needed to get it down as far as level is win. Well, I guess if we're getting it out at all, we're doing that, right? There's no... Unless we're burning a hole through the wall somehow. There's no way to get the win out of there without it passing by level as win, which is fine anyway, because that will work, I assume. It's not as though level is us would help even if defeat wasn't a thing, because that moves the whole everything, so the win would move as well. And if we're understanding correctly from slideshow, it's not like they hit the bottom and then stop there and so everything bunches up. It just continued to be a level down off the screen. I'm trying to think about it from the other angle and say, if we know the win has to get out of there, how do we be controlling something on the other side of win, like on the north side, so to speak, because then that's the only way we're getting it to go down. And I would say the only way seems to be The only two ways seem to be get someone in there, that will then become us, or control the wall. Controlling the wall seems to be an absolute no-go, because it's defeat, so anything that is you in defeat is bad, which makes it sound like either we're taking a chunk out of one of the walls up there to get in, or we're somehow generating an item in there that then becomes us. And this is the thing that confuses me, because as far as creating a hole in something, we have melt and hot, which seems like the way to do that. But for the fact that wall is stop. Oh! But what if we said that the wall was melt and the level was hot? Aha! That's probably it, isn't it? Because then everything in the... Okay, that's combining my learnings from what I did earlier with making the level into defeat meant that only the things that were susceptible to defeat, i.e. you, would explode. So this is that same kind of principle, in that only the things that are susceptible to hot, namely melt, will burst. And I understand how to do that now, so we need to get hot out, which is obviously unusual because if I were to try and push it up here, there's no way to access it. But we have now two characters, so to speak, at our disposal. Disposal! Oops! Okay, didn't want to do any of that the way I did it. We can say Baba is us, and then if we get the Baba out here and just get you, like, all the way out here so you're not going to be in the way, so to speak, here. Oh, I didn't actually need to do all the stuff I was going to do. All I have to do is get you on the other side and then push this over here. I was going to, like, try and make you not you for a bit and then move things around, but I didn't even do that. So now we've got is hot. Let me just turn key off of being us, so we've only got one thing to move here. So we should be able to make level is hot, and then everything that is melt in the level will immediately go away, which in this case is wall, and then we get wind, which is free. Okay, so it was much simpler than I was fretting about. I did sort of think that the other two were, like, it's weird that I found the other two, like, dramatically easier than this one. This one probably isn't meant to be all that difficult. Okay, that was very interesting. And curious that those were behind a gate, but they didn't actually seem to progress us toward... They didn't get us, like, a flower or anything. Well, they got us those 3 little dandelion puffs, I suppose. I hope it's not bad that I turned this level into a door. There was only one level keyword, so I can't say level is level. And repair it. But regardless, that leaves only 2 worlds open to us as it stands, unless we have to go do a way out at some point. But I'll just do all the worlds we can before such a point, which means we're headed to Rocket Trip, and then to Deep Forest. So let's pop over to Rocket Trip. I'm sort of hoping that things are going to be much easier since we're playing earlier levels now. Going to mission 4 to start with. Level Space 4, please hold my key. Ooh, music is all nice and pretty. I'll hold your key, Baba. So are these clouds we're calling them? Yes, they are. Cloud and doors, stop. Door is shut, flag is win. Keys push, keys fall. This is probably where fall got introduced then. Flag is win, so door is shut. So we want the key to get across here. I think there's an easy way to do that. Oh, sorry, we don't want to quite do that way, I don't think. All we have to do is just... Oh, key isn't open yet? Oh, I see. Well, I understand why that would be slightly different then. Well, key only has to be open at the end, doesn't it? Oh, yes, that's fine. Actually, sorry, I was making that more complicated than it needed to be, because I can use key as the bridge just to get it onto our Baba statement, and then I can get it out of there like this. Right, okay. So then, key is open, and bam! This is just what I was hoping for, is after all those difficult levels, we'd return to some earlier ones, and it would be all just so relaxing and thinky. Trio! I mean, he says that now. Me is push, and Kiki, move, is, Skull is defeat, Kiki's fall, Baba's us, me is me is push, flag is win, Skull is defeat, cloud is stop. So, we want to get to that flag. If we do this, we're blocking the way. So we'd like to be on that right-hand side. We can do move, which makes people go through skulls on their own. So I'm thinking we want, because Kiki is fall, we want me to carry the Kiki up and then go over the right. We probably want them to go, me and Kiki to go as far right as, we want them both to be move. So first things first, let's say that, okay, it has to be pushed so that you like stay solid. So if I go Kiki and me is push, oh, look at all the pretty sparkly stars, then is it possible for me to push you both up like this? It is. But I won't be able to push you both to the right the way it's set up. What I wanted was to get the me to like carry the Kiki up here, move to the right, and then have them hit those two clouds in the far right so they would turn left, and then I would, at the precise moment that me walked through there, I would have, I see. I was going to say I would have had the me stop being pushed or move or whatever such that the Kiki would fall through, walk down there to the left and push the defeat thing out of the way, but that does not actually... Oh, yeah, that would, as soon as we got one out of the way, that would be fine, because then we could go, and then push these two out of the way, and then get through ourselves. So if we could get, the Kiki down there in that way, that would work. But the thing is, if I do this, then they're both trying to move up. I can't do that, because then either of these makes you fall off. And you're both facing different ways currently, is that correct? Not that it matters anyway. Oh no, me is facing down, okay. Well, that should be okay then if I just say me is move. For the time being. Well, I could get the Kiki up higher anyway. Oh no, the Kiki, you push the Kiki that way, I see. And what if Kiki is not push and you move up? Right, it just leaves you behind. Doing this is fine up until I need you, Bunch, to be on toward the right. Question is, am I supposed to do something weird like make Kiki move at the same time that I push me to the left such that they're walking in sync and so that I can get them up here and then eventually get the Kiki moving right and left? Is Kiki? So I could make... Oh, right, I can say Kiki is me, but I can't get the Kiki back after that. I see. It does feel pertinent that the stuff on the right there is accessible. Like if you were to bring a word down there, you could alter things, but I think that's more just to trap your Kiki if you have them going the wrong way. Okay, I'm getting the sort of idea anyway. I'm pretty sure end goal is have Kiki walking to the left down there and push defeat out of the way such that I can then go and then it's all out of the way and then we can get down there. And I'm pretty sure the point behind... Oh, by the way, can I catch the Kiki? No, I can't, can I? Maybe if Kiki were also push. Do I catch the Kiki then? No, interesting. But it is physical against me, so I actually don't know why that is. You should think if we did this, there's never a point where there's nothing underneath them. It's weird that they, I guess, fall just goes through you objects. Anyway, I'm thinking the point is that me carries Kiki to a certain point through the skulls because that's where I can't go, and then drops them off down that hole and where they go push defeat out of the way. I'm just trying to, how does that all come about? I'm stuck on the first hurdle, which is how do I get them to move up and then right? Oh, right, sorry, we can use text as a bridge, of course. Sorry, I forgot about that. So there's that, but of course if we were to now say that Kiki is move, that wouldn't be good enough because what will happen is they will go down to where it says Kiki's fall, Baba is you. I'm pretty sure, but just to verify that, sorry me. You go right, and then you keep going right, and then you're stuck there forever. So what we need is really for you and me to go together. Until you hit those clouds, bounce back, and then I make me drop you at the right point, right? So really, I think what we want is to put Kiki up one higher, and then do something like this. And how do I get all that text out? Oh, well, I can start it from a little farther back, can't I? I guess we really want to do it one word at a time to make it easiest to get out. Like this. That still makes it pretty hard to get that word out. Oh, well, I see. Well, there's no reason... there is a reason. I was going to say there's no reason this couldn't be a persistent floor, but as soon as you break it, that Kiki falls. Which actually, we can repair that, can't we? As long as we do this. We can put you down... Nope, I can never get you out of there, can I? Even if I did this. Well, I can put like a block under, I guess. So that even the Kiki... So that even though the Kiki falls... Oh, okay, hang on, wait, I want... For a start, I want just me to be push. So I can... do this kind of thing. And now we can get back to this situation and get you along until it is most convenient to bring you up. And then something kind of like that. And then... So really what I need is me as push. At some point I need me as push. Hang on, if I say Kiki is not push. Oh, you stay there? Okay. I need me as push just so that it is like physical for the Kiki to stand on. Like this. And then I'm gonna need Kiki and Mia's move. Right? Yeah, okay, that should be right. Like, ooh, and the Mia's push is the thing that's making me have, like, substance to hold Kiki. So all I have to do is wait for them to bounce off the cloud and then, at the right time, break that so that you're walking that way, and I think we solved it! Bah! Boom! Bang! And then Kiki and us rocket onto the flag, and me does a little victory dance in the stars. Hooray! Okay, actually, space is a little tough. A lot of physical thinking going on here, but I think we'll work it out somehow, I just do. And that is all for this video, my friends. Oh, I will say, so the previous video went up on this channel was our very first campaign of Archipelago, episode 1 of our very first campaign. And I just say it because it was so recent, that was so much fun, and I can't wait to finish that campaign, but also, I just feel like mentioning it, I've already started working on what campaign 2 is gonna be, and I went extremely weird with it, so I'm very much looking forward to that. Because campaign 1 is already so much fun. But we have to complete that, and then I'll start campaign 2, which is going to be absolutely bonkers. Regardless, the next video on the channel is going to be some more Hitman contracts. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! That one's exploding so close to me. Oh, it's gonna get hard really fast. Die!